All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our evening watch list report, and this is for Take Back Friday tomorrow. I'm not going to hold you long because it's late, but the markets are trying to move themselves in position for something big, it looks like. And I think tomorrow's close on how the markets end the week is going to be rather telling. If you take a look here at the US dollar index, the market pulled back to the top of the Kumo cloud support and stopped short right there. We still have the bearish algo shift that is adding pressure now to the US dollar. Now, the reason why you don't want to count it out because the last time we had pressure like that, we didn't have the algo shift, but the market did come down and dip briefly and then exploded. So, normally that kind of is what happens. So that's what we're looking for now to see if the bulls will defend here. But you're still in a locked in bull market. So the risk is still to the upside. So if tomorrow we get, let's say, some kind of a rally and the bearish algo shift drops off, the next week should be an explosive rally. So we're going to look for that. And we have the positive bot checks, and so we know that an up leg is imminent. So we're going to be watching for that. All right. So just wanted to show you that because that's going to be important and that's going to dictate a lot of other things. Okay. Then you have your Bitcoin here. Now, Bitcoin is still in the Kumo cloud and it is still in a locked in bull market as well with a bullish trend momentum reading. So we're expecting for the market to still move sideways to slightly higher. I do believe that once it breaks out of this Kumo cloud, it's going to rock and roll to new all-time highs. So definitely nothing bearish on this chart, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing bearish on the Bitcoin chart, not at all. Looking over to the Ethereum futures, and we have a locked in bull market again here as well. So the only difference is this is below the Kumo cloud. But once again, even though it's in a corrective state, it's still back into a locked in bull market, which means that the long term trend is still in power. All right. It's still powerful. It's still in the locked in mode. It has more to overcome than Bitcoin because it's below the Kumo cloud. Bitcoin is in the cloud. So you have the bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance to overcome as well as the top of the Kumo cloud resistance. So you have about, I'll say, a $500 run that needs to take place here in order for Ethereum to get back above the Kumo cloud. So we'll see what happens. But you definitely have the bullish trend momentum reading on your side going forth. All right. And then when you take a look here at gold, you have the still locked in bearish trend momentum reading with the bullish algo shift causing upward pressure on the price action. Okay. So you're still in a bull market. You just have that bearish trend momentum reading, but the bullish algo shift is winning the day. So the rally mode has been muted for now, but you also still can't ignore the negative bot check that you got a few days ago either. So this one is still consolidated overall, but the risk right now is more so to the downside because of the bearish trend momentum reading, but it's muted because of the bullish algo shift. So this one is in a very locked in standstill, you know, consolidated situation right now in gold. Now, when you compare what we just saw in the gold to what's going in silver, you will notice that it's totally different. Silver is trending and hit a new 52-week high, all right, breaking the $30 barrier. Now, like we talked about the other day, $30 is going to have to be the new support at some point in order to get this market back to all-time highs, okay? So it's still not out of that wood yet, all right? It's good. It's a great start, but on a pullback, we're going to need to build a foundation and not drop below the top of the Kumo cloud support. If that happens, then it's problematic. All right. So definitely be watching this one over the next 24 hours. All right. So that's your gold and your silver. Now, with the stock indices, the only one that gave us a crash alert today is the Russell. Yeah, the Russell is saying double top, get ready for the market drop, right? Remember that we talked about that and how you're going to see this in reverse, okay? Now we haven't gotten any downside production yet, all right? We haven't It's not working. It hasn't happened until it happens. But if the price action confirms this indicator over the next 3 to 5 trading sessions, then the markets are going to roll over and they're going to do so drastically. But like I said, we do not have this in any of the other indices. Like here's your S&P 500, wide open, new 52-week highs, right? Not doing anything, shady. It's doing what it's doing. Then you look over here at the Dow. The Dow is almost there as well. It's coming close to taking that out and negating the negative bot check so far. It hasn't done it yet, but it's threatening to do that in tomorrow's trading. So we have kind of a mixture going on here right now. And then I'll leave you with the NASDAQ 100. See, it's pushing too, new 52-week highs. So it could be that the Russell is going to lead the market to the downside, and we have a few more up days left, but we'll have to wait and see. Tomorrow's close is going to be telling, because then that will show us how the market is most likely going to start the week off. Okay. So I just want to show those things to you. For those of you who didn't get the message, just know that I did liquidate all those open positions. I did send out the tweet and also the information on the Discord, and we also put it in the Slack room as well. So just something to think about there. All right. What else did I want to say? Real quick. There is still a lot of economic uncertainty. So you're definitely not going to want to do any kind of gambling. Let me explain what I mean. You're going to want to follow the system. Don't try to second guess or overthink things. And you don't want to take unnecessary risk either, do anything stupid, because there is risk in holding over the weekend. All right, long positions in anything, only because of the geopolitical uncertainties right now. Okay, it's a big deal. So certain things are going to be crazy. All right, just wanted to put that out there as well. Okay, just something to think about as we're moving forward. No, I got you, Ben. I see you. I see you. Let me show you. You didn't miss it. I didn't cover that one because I was focusing on the really important securities for tomorrow. But here's your theta right here. It's still below the Kumo cloud. It's not in the bearish trend momentum reading locked in bear market anymore. You have a bullish trend momentum reading now. You had a rally alert, and then today you got a little bit of upside production, as you can see here. The bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance is still the upside target. All right, that's still where you're going, which is 237. We'll say 238. That's still the initial upside target. But this market still needs to get back above the Kumo cloud in order to really make a serious run back up toward these highs here. Now, eventually, the market is coming back to this. The market is going to take this out at some point. It's just going to take a while for the market to work itself back up through all these old resistance areas here, 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 and here before you can even get to here. So that's a lot of areas of resistance, and these are key resistance areas. This one's a key resistance area. This one's a key resistance area. This is a key resistance area. This is a key resistance area, and this is a key resistance area. So you have a big tall wall of worry to climb over here in the theta. All right. And when you flip it over and say, well, Is that the only altcoin that's struggling like that? Nah, look at the XRP Ripple, same thing. You got the bearish trend momentum reading sideways to lower prices are still anticipated even with the bullish algo shift because it's not causing the price action to rally. It's just kind of like having it an even kill, but it's not going anywhere because the selling pressure is so great. And then in the ZEC or Zcash, you're in a locked-in bear market altogether. So we expect lower prices here too, even with the bullish algo shift. There's just keeping the prices within the consolidated area. But nevertheless, you're still in a very, very much so in a bear market in this one as well. All right. So there you have it, my man. You didn't miss it. I just didn't do it because I was focusing on the more important charts at this point in time. But there you go. All right, folks. Hopefully, everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys back here on Sunday for the pre market report. So happy trading to you on Friday. Make sure you move your stops and all that good stuff. I am going into the weekend flat. It was a great, wonderful trading week, and I'm waiting for the Sunday open so we can get real busy. But tomorrow's going to be important. All right. I got to tell you that. You don't have a lot of new trade signals for Friday. Normally, it's been a practice not to initiate new positions on a Friday because Friday's take back Friday majority of the time and very light trading volume and very low volatility. That's not always the case, but it's more often the case than not. Sometimes there will be opportunities that present themselves that you can't resist and you have to do it. The market's making you an offer you can't refuse and you have to do something. But just watch the attack reports, follow the reports, and you're going to be fine. All right. You know what it is. The system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And on that note, I am out. Peace.